FootTrading.co.uk launches today for our third year on FIFA, and we cannot wait to show you guys all the improvements we've been working on over the summer. Subscriptions are live from 6 PM with the prices going live tomorrow from about 6 PM once the market is settled and we're able to best give you guys the opportunity to make coins on the game. Like I say, a huge amount of work has gone in to make it even more usable, even more strong in terms of making coins, buying and selling prices. But what do you get? Tier 1 gets you access to buying and selling prices for pretty much every single piece of fodder on this game, and we track it 24 hours a day now without any interruption. It gives you the current price, the low price, the high price, so you know when to buy and when to sell. Tier 1 also gets you access to our area, which is tracking all the prices of the meta gold cards, all the gold cards that people are going to want to use for their team. Again, tracked 24 hours a day with buying, selling prices and an average price, so you guys know that you're covered and you haven't got to worry so much. And Tier 2 gets you access to fluctuations. That is us monitoring the whole market, again, 24 hours every single day. So you guys know exactly what the market is doing at all points, and it will notify you of when to buy, when to sell. It's extremely overpowered. A lot of you guys loved that new feature last year. We've increased it still. To come and being added will be special cards once they're viable. As every single special card is released, they go onto the website. Icon cards will be added, as well as Tier 3, our extreme bot, which was ridiculous last year. It made people millions and millions of coins every single week. And if you subscribe in September, you'll get the chance to win the rest of September and all of FIFA free, the whole year for free on the website. That is tens of millions of coins if you want to work hard enough. But that's FootTrading.co.uk. Now check out the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. It is the end now of FIFA 21 because FIFA 22 launches today. I know some content creators and pros have had it early, but for most of us mere mortals, we get the game today basically for our 10-hour trial. There'll probably be a glitch just to let you know that you'll be able to get it for longer than 10 hours, so keep an eye on YouTube. Someone will post it without a doubt. But yeah, FIFA 22 comes out today. So this video, I'm going to teach you guys the most basic method to make coins tonight. It is easy as anything. It doesn't take much work. And a little tip, I'm going to show you FootSpy's Twitter because they've already had the look at the game, and the advanced SBCs have changed slightly this year. They've been made slightly more difficult. But that is great for us that want to make coins because we're able to utilize that knowledge to go and make coins on the market. So we're going to head over to Twitter. I'm going to show you the tweet specifically that FootSpy put out and explain and show you guys why that is important for making coins tonight with 100% the easiest method you will find on FIFA for day 1, day 2, day 3 in terms of making coins. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so welcome to FootSpy's Twitter. If you don't follow FootSpy, most of you probably do, make sure you follow. Really good place to find that information on FIFA. But basically, they give you information here about what you're going to get. So the welcome backpacks, 4 gold player packs with an 80 plus rated player, 2 gold packs, really, really good. You get a lot of coins to start with. That'll give you, some people estimate 25 to 35k. If you sell to lazy buyers, probably a bit more than that. However, things have changed in the advanced SBCs and they require more rares and sort of a different setup than they have in previous years. And so the basic advice that's given to everyone at the moment is for your starter teams and for your starter packs, something like that, rely upon France and Brazil. Choose those as your bronze players. Choose those as of your gold players. They are the place to get started in terms of making the most of those SBCs because those SBCs require loyalty. And if you pack French players and Brazilian players, you can use those in the SBCs, save yourself some coins and some time getting loyalty. But what does that mean in terms of trading? What that tells you is that French, Brazilian, I think there's another one, I think Argentinian, Colombian, they are all going to be in demand for these SBCs. Everyone is going to want to get those SBCs done very, very early on because the pack rewards are very good and they give you the chance to pack something very, very good on the game. My advice to you is to do this stuff via the web app if you only get the 10 hours. The reason for that is you can use those 10 hours to then do gameplay. Division Rivals is my suggestion for you in gameplay. And then when the game comes out, I'd put your 4,600 FIFA points if you've got the Ultimate Edition into drafts if you're good at the game. But those Brazilian players and those French players are going to have a high value on the game. And it's very, very easy to find out which ones will sell for money and to find filters that do well. I'm going to show you FootWiz. This is FootWiz for this year. Without a doubt, the best site for FIFA. There's no doubt about it. They're in FIFA for a reason. Everyone knows they're levels one when it comes to looking at anything to do with FIFA. Over here, this tab here, you won't see it on the screen, but there's a tab up here. It's a circle. It's the SBC icon. You want to click on that. And this will bring up all the SBCs. Now, they won't be there currently. but they'll be there the moment the game fully launches tonight. I say fully launches, the trial. The SBCs will be there. What people do is they provide solutions for these SBCs on FootWiz. Now, there's a number of reasons why someone might do that. The first is that they want to buy those players and sell them to you for profit, so you can do the same thing. You can set up solutions yourself if you're smart enough to, and they do that. Other people do it to be helpful, just to help people out and save them the time having to try and come up with some form of solution. When you go and look at these SBCs, you are looking for players that pop up continually. So let's say it's Brazilian, I don't know. Let's look at Gabriel Paulista, for example. He's a Brazilian centre-back, he's rare. If he continually pops up, you know he's a good guy to trade with because people are going to want him because there's demand to complete the SBC with that. So that means you're able to target Gabriel Paulista, for example, and buy him. And just keep buying him. But you can be more effective than that because what you can then do is find what we call groups and grouping of players specifically that will fit that same sort of criteria, if that makes sense. So if we go to players for FIFA 22 players, for example, and we go, let's go nation, popular, Brazil, and we go position, let's go centre-back, for example, as an example. Brazilian centre-backs, okay? So we ignore all the high-rated stuff, but we look here, and we go, okay, cool, there are Gabriel Paulista, there's Lucas Verissimo, there's Gabriel, all of these guys that are within that sort of 78 to give or take 82 rating that might be able to fit the criteria for an SBC. So your idea basically is to look at the market and see what these cards are selling for. And that's where the money can be made very, very easily. So if you see, for example, that Gabriel and Paulista are selling for 2,000 coins each, what you can then go and do is head over to FIFA 22. This is FIFA 21 currently. Head over to FIFA 22 and set up a filter that could be something along the lines of gold rare, position centre-back, nation Brazil, and then you can basically go and search on the market and see what pops. So for example, there's a Sydney there, and let's say he was the only one on the market, which he currently is. You can buy that card and then you can flip him on for what he's actually selling for. So currently he's actually selling for 5,000 coins. Now that's partly because there's no one on the game on FIFA 21. FIFA 22 will have a lot more movement than this, but that's ideally what you want to be doing. You know these players have demand because you're just seeing them on the SBC solutions. It is that simple. Just check the players that are selling and then group them together. So if, for example, you saw, I don't know, Argentinian squads coming up left, right and centre, you could do the same thing. You could just go gold, Argentinian striker, and see what comes up. And so there's loads of them here. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads. So you want to find the minimum they're selling for, which is about 550 coins, judging by what that was there. 500, 400 coins. And you want to then basically compare price back out. Now, I'm going to show you compare price back out once the game's out and once I know it is effective. I don't want to show you that right now because we don't know if it's going to work on FIFA 22. I've been told it does, but that's great. However, the great thing about this is, yes, Gabriel Paulista, for example, and Gabriel might be 2,000 coins, but some people will lazy list cards that are worth more. So Diego Carlos, who has 76 pace, or Eder Militao, they might be selling for 10k, 15k, but you will come across these players when you're searching. You will come across them left, right and centre. They'll keep popping. And if you get lucky enough to pick one of those up, you're looking at very, very good profit there. Very, very good profit. You're looking at thousands of coins profit just by picking them up. But you can also do other stuff. What you can tend to do is, okay, you can buy them or you can bid on them. So you can go nation Argentina, nation Brazil, centre-backs. And if you know they're selling for 2,000 coins, set your filter to like 1,900 and bid on them. And just go, okay, cool, I'm going to bid on absolutely every single card that comes up. And this is called coin farming. That's what it is. Apologies if you can hear dogs barking. It's called coin farming. And you want to go and buy as many of them as possible and flip them on for what they're actually selling for. And that's just around SBC solutions. That's one facet of this. But the next thing you can do is just go generically into the Premier League, for example. You know the Premier League's going to have demand. Premier League defenders, gold. And you can check what the average price is for, let's even narrow it down. Let's go left backs, for example. You can check Premier League left backs and you can go, okay, cool. They're currently selling for 750 coins at minimum. You can check it by narrowing it down even further. You can then basically pick up every single one that pops at 750, 800 coins, knowing it's very hard for you to make a loss on those. Very, very hard. You pick up loads and loads and loads of them. Once you've done that, either by doing it by buying them or bidding on them, you then check what those cards are actually selling for. So let's say you picked up Markow, Target and Williams, for example, and you paid 700 coins. What you would then do is compare price on them. Go back quickly. Is compare price on these cards and check what the actual prices they're selling for. So let's say you picked up Markow for 700 coins. The cheapest one next to that would be 850 coins. So I'd list mine up for about 1,000 coins, because eventually that one's going to come off the market by someone buying it. My one will sell after that. And Target, you do the same thing. What's he currently selling for? Cheapest on the market is 1,000 coins, so I list them up for 1,000 coins, 1,100 coins. It is that simple. You need to know no market knowledge whatsoever, just what players are currently selling for. That's all you need to know. So use the SBC solutions once they're up. They are a massively, massively overpowered way to make coins earlier on. But also just look at general filters that are going to be on the game. Premier League centre-backs, Premier League left-backs, Liga and centre-backs, anything like that. And what will happen is you'll start to get an idea of what these cards sell for, and you'll barely need to look. You'll know roughly what they sell for. You'll know roughly when they drop off. So you'll be like, well, they've been selling for 1,000 coins for the whole day. At 6 p.m. they dropped to 600 coins. I'm now going to buy loads of these cards because I know they'll bounce back to nearly 1,000 coins again. And you'll gain market knowledge just by doing that. It will make making coins so easy. But that's going to be the end of the video. Make sure you check out footrading.co.uk. We launched today. Prices going live. If you're new around here, subscribe down below. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I am out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.